Where are your
Yeah,
headphones?
you could have the head.
Oh, I get big ones. You have little indiscreet ones.
So when we're doing the reaction, you can pull this one back a little bit in case we say something.
Like I'm in a recording
or else
studio.
you won't be able to hear me at all. Yeah.
I totally know what you're talking about.
Hey, Reject Nation. Greg Alva here. Ashley Edner.
Hello.
One of my good, close buddies for forever. You can follow her on Instagram. Check out her YouTube channel. Link in the description box for that bad boy. Have you seen the trilogy, the greatest trilogy of all time? I am not talking about Star Wars. I am not talking about Lord of the Rings. I am talking about 50 Shades.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you have?
Of course, and I read all the books.
Oh, you dog.
I'm a fan.
Oh, you horn dog. You.
On their opening night. Forget about Star Wars. 50 Shades is where it's at.
Have you ever seen honest trailers?
No.
What?
What is that?
Where they do like a spoiler spoof parody of it in trailer format from Screen Junkies?
No.
Oh,
So is this like a pretend trailer?
Yeah, it's like a fake trailer where they're like breaking down the movie in trailer format.
Oh, cool. No.
Oh, I can't wait to introduce you to this. Well, you got her headphones on.
I'm a virgin to this, just like Anastasia Steele in 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, you're linking it up. You linked it. I'm so excited.
Me too.
It started with a bang. Then in the sequel, your and Bev's spank bank started to run dry.
You want a vanilla relationship?
Now, in the final chapter. Final? Yeah! Now, the final chapter opens with all the sex appeal of day-old lunch meat left out in the rain. 50 Shades. Meet Mr. and Mrs. Grey, two people who definitely rushed into marriage.
You own this? You do want to have kids someday, right? Would you change your name for me?
Right along with main characters who are clearly the villains of their own movie as these stuck-up billionaires.
Let's get out of here. I'm sick of sharing you with the riffraff.
With a squad of armed goons.
You'll be in charge of your personal security.
And a secret room full of restraints and torture devices. Run a shadowy corporation whose business is never really explained.
I love what you're doing in Africa.
Oh, thank you.
$10 says it's a moon laser that runs on blood diamonds.
What?
Dakota Johnson crackle with all the intensity of siblings.
Is it to the point now with you and Dakota Johnson where it's like,
This is gonna sound bad, but it's almost like brother sister.
As his Christian Grey sizzles like a serial killer on Klonopin.
Yeah, I had a dream last night that you were dead.
While her Anastasia Steele grunts and squeaks like a sex doll cursed with life. Remains exactly the same as you remember it. Guy psychologically batters girl.
You insist on defying me.
Girl puts up token defiance.
Let me drive it.
No.
Let me drive it.
Guy plows through it and makes up for abuse with a vehicle ride. You can't just buy your way out of everything, Christian. Some things don't have a price, like friendship. Surprise! Never mind. Webster's Dictionary defines sexual intercourse as intercourse involving penetration of the vagina by the penis. And by that definition, this is a very sexy movie. As the bondage elements stay as tame as ever, while they up the ante by having regular sex where we never want to. Like during a haircut. On the parking brake with dairy products. And where everyone else eats breakfast. Ugh. Hope your friends like their Cheerios with a light mist of jizz and ass sweat, dude.
Oh.
Care about the whole house.
Clearly. So close the book on the trilogy designed to separate your 7th grade geometry teacher from her paycheck.
Oh, God.
That masquerades as a story about empowering women and sexual freedom. Even though the heroine marries the first guy she has sex with, gets her dream job because he bought the company, spends most of her free time hogtied, and after spending a movie fighting against being barefoot and pregnant,
You mean barefoot and pregnant?
ends the trilogy literally barefoot and pregnant. It's gonna be awkward when those kids stumble into mom and dad's kink dungeon. I know it was for me. Starring this flashback of the dumbest moments in the franchise. Laters, baby. Can't wait to never see you again.
Oh, I hated that
I used
flash.
to write a lot of it
Whoa.
on my BlackBerry.
You wrote it on your BlackBerry?
And
Hides out. He's been fired.
Whoa. Appendix 3 soft limits. Find anal fisting. Strike it out.
Who are these?
No, you're not putting those in my butt.
They don't go in your butt.
What are butt plugs?
I wish somebody would tase me right now. The story's about as sexy as rabies.
I don't make love. I hard.
I was being romantic and then you just go and distract me with your kinky f***ery.
Because I'm 50 Shades of up.
Oh, just go and watch a porno.
50 Shades Freaking put me out of my misery.
More background on Hyde. Went to Princeton on scholarship, graduated summa cum laude. Worked for publishers in New York and Chicago before SIP.
Bang up job, team. You found his LinkedIn. Why is Gamora? I am Steve Rogers.
Yeah, she hasn't seen Infinity
Get lost,
War.
Woodward. Bring me Thanos.
It's all Infinity War.
Mr.
Oh,
Stark,
okay.
I don't feel so good.
You forget about the last one. So what'd you think of Honest Trailers?
I loved it. So do they do this with a lot of movies?
Oh, yeah,
This is the
they
first
have.
time we're watching this together.
They're Emmy nominated.
Oh.
Yeah, they're great. They have so many. You can binge watch the hell out of these on your
I'm
own
gonna
time.
watch more.
Oh, there's so many.
I know what I'm doing on a Friday night.
By myself on my
On the
laptop.
Have you seen these movies?
I've seen all three.
Okay, so he makes very, very good points about a lot of these things. And a lot of these things I was actually thinking while watching the movie, especially when he's like, they got married too fast or rushed into it too fast. They're sitting there eating dinner and she's like, so do you ever think about having kids? Like, isn't this a conversation
you
that
would
we
have
already had?
before marriage?
Yeah, there were so many
Changing
things
the
like that.
names and all these things. The second one is the only one I actually enjoy.
Me too. I like the
Yeah.
second one. The first one, I really hated it
Yeah.
because my expectations were so big because of the book. They make him likable in the book, and in these movies, he's just not. I don't know if it's the transition from the book to the movie or just him as an actor. I don't know what it is.
I've seen this guy in interviews and he's very charming. He's not American. I don't know if it's his accent or something. He's very charming and I kind of get what he's been going for. I don't find any of them sexy at all.
No, and their relationship is kind of weird.
It's abusive.
And I was thinking about the last movie. He's kind of boring. Like, he rarely talks. He never really laughs. He's going to see, Mrs. What's-her-face?
Kim Basinger.
Yeah. He goes and sees her, doesn't even tell her. Like, they obviously don't have good communication skills whatsoever. She says to him like 3 times in the movie, I love you. And he doesn't say it back.
Oh,
Not once in the movie does he
really?
say it to her, actually.
Really?
So it's just like, there's so many things. Like, why does she like him?
I was kind of hoping this movie was building to a point where Christian Grey evolves into like a real obvious like hardcore abuser and she has to leave him. But I mean, I thought the first movie ends on a weird note like that.
Yeah.
But I thought that this could have been a cool study in lust versus love. They're with each other because of the passionate sex, but their relationship is not imbued in real love. But that's not how this movie unfolds.
No, there's like a moment there where she sticks up for herself for a second in the dressing room.
Yeah. She had a good scene. That was a good scene.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So there was a little glimpse of hope there, but then it just went away. And also, it was a little silly, like in the car ride, and then they start having sex, and then the haircut. It's like, we get it.
Yeah, it was weird. It got to a point where I'm like, why do the sex scenes now feel forced?
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
it's not exciting when they're married. It just takes away all the steam and everything.
The third one, I was not a huge fan of.
I would rank it 2, 3, 1. And they said the flashback moments, I thought they were going to show the ending flashback. Do you remember how this movie ends where they do that trilogy flashback?
Oh, of the song? the
Yeah.
Love me like you do. Yeah.
And then I remember watching that flashback, like, nothing interesting is happening.
You think that should be like this epic love tale that they've gone through, and it's like
it's so boring.
they like barely exchange a few words, and also that's true. She's like this supposedly like she wants to be this independent woman, but he did basically get her job for her. And stuff.
I think this is a sad tale.
It is. It really is.
I love how the posters say "Don't miss the climax."
Yeah, exactly.
And they're building to like ultimate kinky sex scene, and they just shut the door and it goes to credits.
I actually like Dakota Johnson as an actress. Their chemistry in the first movie was terrible, and at least the second one, their chemistry at least seemed better.
That was the only thing about the second one I liked, was like they actually, I believe, it's kind of hot.
But he thinks of them as brother and sister, which is a very interesting thing to say.
I view my girlfriend like my sister.
It's a weird thing to say. I just can't even imagine
his wife.
His wife, like, could you imagine that? I think that's why Charlie Hunnam, was originally supposed to do this. And I think that his wife, like, put the nope on it, which I get. I mean, they're naked. Touching a lot.
And he's like licking her actual nipple on screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I asked my girlfriend if I ever got cast in like a 50 Shades movie, would she be okay with that?
What'd she say?
She said she would break up with me because I'm a guy who would sign on to such a bad movie.
If you're willing to do a movie like that, then
she didn't care about the sex scene. She was like, the fact that you're willing to do such a terrible movie says something about you.
Let's just end this now.
You guys can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell because subscribe buttons don't really work. Please check out Ashley Edner on Instagram. I follow her like every other photo. You should also check her out on YouTube.
Only the ones that he's in with me.
Yeah, if I make a cameo, like a comment. What a fun day that was. See you guys.